Okay, Om Shanti, everybody, welcome. So this is for the next hour. We're going to sit in silence. I'll be speaking a few things, but the idea is to just observe yourself. So sit in soul presence means just to be there, be present in this field, and you're human, because through the human, everything happens through the human. So, so we're just going to sit and observe. So don't don't sort of think if you can help it. Just sort of say, hey, just let your mind be your friend. And sometimes the mind is there just to show you what you just need to let go of. That's all. So you don't have to fight your mind. It's going to be your best friend. Like the body be your best friend. Body, mind, and now the soul. See? And you are the soul, but it all happens through the human, through the field. Okay, so just take a nice breath in and just relax. When you relax, when you take a nice deep breath in and just when you let it out, just go, you can sigh, but if you just say, just so you can really let that stress go. That's it, just relax. So we're not here to fix anything. We're not here to heal anything. We're only here to observe and to experience your field of abundance. So we don't need to ask for anything. We don't have to heal the world. And it doesn't matter if you sort of nod off, that's okay. Because what happens is when you nod off, you're just on a different sort of dimension, that's all. You're still here in the field. So this is our field, soul presence field. And you've got your own field. So you're a field within a field. So you don't have to prove anything to anybody. So just breathe in. So just sit quietly and just observe yourself. So we're going to sit in soul presence, means I'm a soul, I'm in this body, and I'm going to be sitting here in this present time. Don't think of the past or the future. Just be sitting here and observe. You're not here to fix anything, not here to heal anything. We're not going to save the world. So just take a nice deep breath in and just relax. And sit comfortably. You know, you don't have to stress anything. The main thing is not to be in any stress physically. So I must admit, we have had some people lying down here sometimes. They were very relaxed, but that's okay. And the idea is just you want to be present, just be soul present. So you're the soul sitting here in the present time. So it's called soul presence. And your physical, which is your human, which we call the body. And that's what we experience everything through. So even to observe, you need to be understanding that the human is here for us to use to experience through. So don't try and make any efforts for anything. Just breathe in, relax. And when you think you're soul present, you are soul present. You don't have to think you're soul present. If you're thinking you're soul present, then you're not. So just be soul presence. So you're right here now. You're not thinking about the past or future. You're just here with the human in your field of abundance. Try not to fight any thoughts that come. Just say, oh, thank you for showing me. Do I need those thoughts now? It's just like we practice sometimes going through the wardrobe. In my wardrobe, I've got these old clothes. So my mind is showing me, hey, you just have to let these old clothes go. They don't fit me now, or when that happened. And it's in your mind, so it might have been some emotional thing that happened when you were 3 or something. You never know, but you've been carrying those clothes in your wardrobe since you were a young child. Now we can just give them to the soul. Say, here, soul, we don't want these anymore. And always talk to your field. So your human and your mind, and make them your friend. And they'll be very cooperative. They'll be looking after us all the time. They're only trying to protect us because that's what we wanted. Just take another nice deep breath, because sometimes we forget to breathe. So just breathe right into your belly and just relax. Don't forget you're just observing, and whatever comes up for you, just observe. Nothing's right and nothing's wrong. You've never done anything right and you've never done anything wrong. It's just energy. Everything is energy. The aim of soul presence is to allow all our qualities to emerge from the soul, and all my past births, they are there in your soul as well. That's your wisdom. So imagine how much wisdom you've had, so many past births, and now they're all becoming complete like us. It's the end of the cycle. So not only this birth has to become complete and perfect, all other births will be doing the same. They're all living. None of your past births are dead. So everything is alive. So when we're observing through the field, so that means through the human here, we're just observing, how am I feeling? Is the room warm or too hot or whatever? So the whole thing, we're just observing, what sort of thoughts am I having? Am I experiencing anything? And you don't have to judge. If you experience nothing, that's cool. If you do experience something, that's also cool. We're only here to learn about ourselves, just to observe in soul presence. Whilst observing the field, don't forget to breathe. It's very important to breathe because you'll get a lot of energy from breathing. Breathe into the belly if you want. It's up to you, but that will give a lot more energy. And just breathe slowly. Don't forget that you don't have to prove anything. We're not here to heal anything. We're only here to observe. We're not here to save the world. It's okay to talk to your mind and to the human, because that's your field of abundance. And because you're all in one field, you're all one actually. So we're not aiming to want anything to happen while we're here, because wanting is something that we don't do, because when you want something, it means you haven't got it. So it means you will never get it. So, but when you're having it, it means you're allowing it to exist. So it's already there. So you're a master soul, embodied master. Already you are. So it's not about what you eat or drink. It's about what you are experiencing yourself to be. And it doesn't matter what anyone else says. It's all about you. You don't have to prove anything to anybody. And it doesn't matter what your identity is. You can be Mr. Nobody. It's the best identity. You can be a prince, nobody, or a princess, nobody. Don't forget, you don't have to sit straight or anything like that. Just sit relaxed. If you want to scratch yourself, you can. Put your feet up, whatever you want to do. It's not about putting the body in any stress whatsoever. We're not here to fix the body, heal the body, or stress it in any way. Same with the mind. Talk to your mind. Say, hey, mind, we're going to be friends now. We're not, I'm sick of fighting you. So we've had lots of fights, but now we're going to be friends. It's like two children. Because now, as the master inside this form, you're an embodied master. So that means you're a master inside the human. We heard this morning that we are masters today. It was beautiful, Merly, about being a master. And you don't have to go looking for it. It's already there. You don't have to do any more study. You don't have to dig any ditches, climb a mountain. You can just be who you are. You're an embodied master if you want. You don't have to be if you don't want to be. You don't have to do a single thing if you don't want. As they say, if you don't do nothing, you get nothing. So that's just the laws of cause and effect, but that's also gone. When you're in soul presence, even karma doesn't exist, so nothing exists anymore. That's of the past birth. Now we're living in the presence of myself, one who rules oneself, one who loves oneself. And you allow yourself, isn't it? So you can allow yourself to be happy, or you can allow yourself to feel that self-love. You can't make anyone else happy, but you can make yourself happy. You are happy. So when we're living in our field of abundance, so that's even when you're sleeping, you're still sleeping in your field of abundance, of richness. That's another word we've added, was not only abundance, but we live in a field of richness. So we have a life of pure richness. full of riches. And you just have to allow it. You don't have to go looking for it. You don't have to do anything. You just have to enjoy your field of abundance and all the riches that you have, the wonders of what your life is, appreciation. If anything comes up that you have to do, just say, look, nothing matters at the mind. Tell the mind nothing matters at the moment. We'll do that after. Main thing is not to fight anything, not to battle anything, but talk, discuss with the mind, the human and your soul, because you're all very dear friends, all living in the one house, and soon all going to be living in one room, not even a separate room. So it'll be truly one. As we get to be more and more soul presence, then you'll find that you'll be naturally soul present all day long. You won't have to stop and think, am I present or not? You will be. So it's something you don't have to practice, but it just have to be aware, every time you breathe, if you get a bit stressed, just take a breath, breathe in and just relax. Say, I am that I am. I exist. Always have. Always going to exist. Maybe not in this form, but in other forms, I've always existed. So I'm just observing my existence at this time because this is such a special time. This is the time of transformation, and that's why we're practicing this whole presence. This is magical. This time is magical. You can allow the magic. You are the magician. You are the creator, the magician. You are everything. You are the God that you've been looking for, the creator. So while we're observing, don't forget to breathe. Just take a breath. So what we've been doing over the last few weeks is going through our wardrobe of our mind, looking at any clothes that are hanging there. The mind will show you which clothes you need to take out. So any sort of something in this lifetime, or maybe something even in the past lifetime, but generally in this lifetime, We've got all these clothes hanging in the wardrobe from when we were tiny to we were big to where we are today. Maybe so many clothes don't even fit me. So that's little things we've done all the way along in this lifetime, done certain things, and we've stored that memory in the wardrobe, but now we can just let it go. We might not even be aware it's there, and it's affecting my happiness at this time. So we let our mind and the field together just gradually empty that wardrobe and make me free from all the stresses. So, and that's what happens. We think, oh, the mind's given me some bad thoughts, but it's not. It's just showing you what you have to let go, you know. So don't go fighting the mind. Now it's time to be friends with the mind, because we're all going to be the mind, the human, everything, and the soul, all in this human body together, traveling around together, doing things together. And you'll start to observe as you're observing yourself now. When you see nature or when you see other people, you'll start to see them differently because you're not looking at them with all those clothes that you had in your wardrobe. You'll be just seeing them from your own beautiful self. And the only clothes you have in the wardrobe is the clothes you want to wear. So that means whatever consciousnesses you want to have. So you want to be happy today, so you put on your happy clothes. So that's what we can do. And you don't have to prove anything to anybody. Just because you wear some certain clothes, it doesn't make you any better or any worse, but you'll feel good because clothes will be fitting nicely. And it's all in your mind. So we're just preparing ourselves for future things. We're emptying the wardrobe of our mind, then you'll allow yourself to be free. So, and then you can progress to the next step. So it will just happen naturally. You don't have to make effort for the next step. It will happen automatically. That's what the field is for, to give you your protection. So we're about halfway. So we can just start see what you feel. So you've been observing yourself for half an hour now. So we can just relax. Then it doesn't matter if you don't get anything. Maybe you feel some special love or peace or something from the body when you say, hello, body, how you doing? See the response, say hello to the mind and the soul is there. You can even ask your soul what its name is. You've got a name for your soul. Every soul's got a name. My soul's name is Calibra. So, and it's a she. So that's it. Our qualities can be masculine or feminine, but that's where you get your soulmate, through your soul. So that's what you call soulmate. So we can become balanced, perfectly balanced, masculine and feminine. And there's no duality. So that's a perfect duality. And don't make it stressful. You should be feeling happy and feeling good. Don't forget you've never done anything wrong. You've never done anything right. Whatever it is, you've just had experiences, that's all. So whatever's going on in your life, it's just an experience. That's all. It'll soon be past, isn't it? Nothing lasts all the time. although we do like hanging on to things. So the more we can just let things flow, and that's what we're doing here by observing the salt and observing my field, and we just let things coming from the soul presence, well, just let things go from the mind, from our wardrobe, and just let it become free, so you can become your true master. All the wisdom will flow through. You'll be amazed how much wisdom we have. Just think how many births we've had and how much wisdom we have. Probably not as much as we have in this birth, but still we've done some funny, crazy, amazing things. Very creative. Because when we're in soul presence, you don't have to worry about it. You'll just become naturally creative. So you want to do things. Make a cake or something. Build a pyramid. Don't forget to breathe. So it's very important. Breath. The breath is so important because that's our life. You get a lot of energy from breathing. It's very famous in the world. Breathing exercises, everything. But when you breathe, breathe into your tummy and just gradually relax, not to fight anything. Because there's nothing to do now. There's anything to do, nothing to do to become perfect. You're already perfect. Sometimes we think we're not because someone's told us we're not. So we believe them rather than know ourselves. So don't think. We have the habit of saying, just think about this, but it's not to think. The idea is that the mind is there with the human and the mind, but you're just observing them, that's all. You can do your thinking after this next 25 minutes to go, but after that, then you can think. But just at the moment, just allow your emotions or feelings to come up. It comes from the heart, so thinking comes from the mind, from the brain. So you can talk to the human and say, do you feel, to see, what are you feeling, human? Or tin can, whatever you want to call it. So, or my lovely friend, you can call that. But you can have fun. The body also likes a bit of joking around, a bit of fun. Wouldn't it? We wouldn't want to be too boring, would we? So you have a lot of fun. You'll be surprised how many jokes the soul has. Actually doesn't have many. The soul actually doesn't speak much. Quite funny. When you get to know your soul, then you'll find it only says a few words and that's it. You might even get a feeling more sometimes. So when you get to know your soul more and more, then that's you, of course. But you'll find that most of your communication is with the mind and the human, so you can have a bit of fun because we know all the funny stories. Mind's been looking after us for a long time, many, many births. But this body's only in this one birth, but still we've had many births in different family line, so you know all the jokes of your family line. So, and that's what we want to observe, just be free. I heard the other day that the biggest problem with most people these days, that the biggest experience is attachments, so getting free of attachments. So it's very, very deep. And that's why we're in soul presence. You're in the present moment. Only you, by yourself, no past, no present, just in your presence. And you can become free from everything. And you allow your perfect, pure state just to come through. Your perfect master self. And you can't make effort for that. You just allow that to happen. So not to make any effort. That's a hard thing. We've been told all our life to work hard, make effort for this and dig a ditch for that. So all my life, that's how we were brought up, but it's actually opposite. So the less effort you make, the more you make. So the more you achieve by doing less. So, because we're allowing our fortune and our future just to be manifesting through us. That's the richness that we have. Just think how rich all our past births have, and they're in the soul, and we are allowing the soul to express through the human, through this field, how much beauty you can experience that. You probably wonder, sometimes you'll get shivers, because the mind is not there. When you get the shivers in the body, that means your body's experiencing it before the mind's got to it. So it's experiencing that joy and that love, those feelings. Bubba calls them goose pimples, sometimes. Goosebumps. You get goosebumps. So not the ones from the cold weather, the goosebumps from love. And when you're welcoming your body in the field, then you're giving love to the body and the mind, then it's a quite amazing experience. So just relax and just allow the feeling of oneness to come through. The body responds beautifully to a welcoming hello, how are you? So it's also has intelligence. Everything has intelligence. So the body, the mind is an intelligence, soul's an intelligence, chair you're sitting on is an intelligence. Everything is intelligence. So chair knows it's a chair, but it can't think about it. It can't tell you it's a chair, but it knows it's a chair. It's the same. Intelligence is where every cell in your body is an intelligence. So imagine when your body is responding to you, then how much joy you would have, because every cell is in joy and happiness that you've now woken up and said, hello, I'm a cell and I'm alive and I'm a living being. So and it just wants to serve us, make us happy. All unhappiness is created by myself. So I'm a very good creator. I can be having happiness, or I can be having sorrow, I can be having quietness, or I can be having anything I want. And that's why we learn to observe ourselves just in soul presence. And you observe what's within, and the soul will just love to give you some joy and happiness. And for the body and the mind, you become beautiful family. That that family of abundance, intelligence, family of richness. Don't forget, you don't have to prove anything to anybody. You're not here to be famous. You're already famous. So you're the most famous one to yourself. Doesn't matter about anyone else. Never has, never will. So now you're rich and you're famous without doing anything. You're rich and you're famous and you're full of abundance. That's your field. And when you're in this state of soul presence, then you can talk to the human, you can talk to the mind, you can ask the question to the soul. All the wisdom is there. So many times we ask questions, but we really know the answer before we answer it. But that's what it is. The soul, your field knows everything. So wise is your field. Don't try and force anything. Doesn't matter if you feel a bit sleepy or drowsy. Just take a few breaths of air and don't fight it. Just talk to it. Because we have a field of energy. We have so much energy. Each one of us is in our own field and it's full of energy. So sometimes if I'm feeling a bit whacked, then you're just holding back on your energy. So you're saying to the energy, I'm whacked. So the energy says, okay then. So you don't want any energy, I'll give you nothing. So, and that's how energy is serving us. So if you're running out of energy, then understand that you're the one that's stopping it. So learn to let your energy serve you. Well, it does. It wants to serve us all the time. But when we think, I don't have anything, then that's serving us. Oh, you don't want anything. So you'll get nothing. It's only giving you what you want. So if you're not having what you want, then understand that's your creation. So we all live and learn. So you can try these things out. So just breathe and observe and just see if you can feel your energy. It wants to help you in every way. So feel your field as a field of energy, just full of energy. And sometimes the mind thinks it should be controlling the energy, but no, the mind, you tell the mind, say, now, you're just here to relax now. You've done all a beautiful job for us. We're here as a field. We do everything together now. It's not that the mind's trying to control us, it's just that we've let the mind do that for many, many births. So it thinks it still has to do the same thing, like everything. We used to let the mind have to do everything. I have to think, 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 think. But now the mind has to sort of settle down. That's why we're in the field and soul presence. Then the mind just needs to be now learn to be relaxed. And you can have live on feelings rather than thinking. So then you'll find you won't have to speak so much. You'll feel. It'll naturally come in your mind. You'll feel about something about someone and they'll ring you on the phone. It's like that. You can have negative feelings as well. But that's not what we want. In a sense, negative feelings is there as well, isn't it? So it's in the soul. But that's showing you this is what we have to let go as part of my wardrobe. Anything that you don't want, you can have whatever you want in your wardrobe. So if you like negative feelings, you can have them. It's up to you. So there's sometimes you're allowed to get a bit angry sometimes to get things done, isn't it? So it's not a bad thing in the sense that you see what you need to do. So what's hanging in your wardrobe that's within you, then you can decide, oh yeah, there's no right and no wrong. Sometimes you need to get things done and you just have to do what you have to do. It's not a bad thing. Well, hopefully it's not. So as long as you're not running around murdering people, I suppose it's pretty good. So that's the main thing. Giving sorrow because you're going to have to take sorrow if you give sorrow. It's just how it is. So we're here just to observe, feel your joy and your happiness from deep in the soul, in the heart. The mind is just a he, it's like external sort of a thing, but the real joy and happiness that Baba says that we have is within our heart, it's not in the mind. It's in every cell of your body. And it's your whole body is just full of love and joy, when you start to give it love and joy. So that's why you're learning to love yourself. Go and buy yourself something nice that you don't need. Then oh, you don't care what it costs either. That's the other thing. You have an abundance, so go and buy yourself something nice if you want. Eat something nice or whatever you want to do. Because money is energy, food is energy, everything's energy. If you think it's too much, I can't afford it. Well, that's what happens. You can't afford it. That's the energy that's serving you. Okay, just take another nice deep breath. While you're observing your field, you can have a chat to your soul. So, hey, soul, you're talking to yourself, so it's okay. You're talking you're through the human and through the mind, and we're communicating with the soul. And you say, look, whatever we've got, whatever the issue is, then talk amongst yourselves, sort it out. All the answers are there. And don't ask anyone else about your answer because your soul, your field knows everything. When you have that enthusiasm to do something, you don't have to tell anyone else. You just have within yourself, isn't it? So whether you want to start a business, you have that enthusiasm and you just do how you want to do it. You'll feel as this is the soul presence room that we're in. So whether you're on a Zoom or wherever you're here, everyone's attention is here. So it's like it becomes an energy center, which is created by individuals now. But we're still separate. We're still a field. Our own field is here. So we're a field within the field. So. And another thing that stops us from feeling abundant, because we're in a field of abundance, is the main thing that stops us is when someone wants to give us something and we say no. So when you say no to something that someone was giving you, then you put a thing in your field that says, don't give me anything. So nothing will ever come to you. So you put a stop on all the things that's coming to you, which you have organized, but then the energy says, oh, you don't want anything. So then you get nothing. So you'll be lacking in everything. So if someone wants to give you something, anything, whatever it is, and you say yes, you keep your hands open, isn't it? So you don't keep your hands shut. You keep your hands open and to accept life. And the universe is there to give you everything you need. So there's nothing lacking. But when we keep saying no, 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 then you end up with nothing. See? Might be small things people are giving to you, but you're actually tuning into big things that you're not going to get either. So whatever big things are. Maybe it's just love from others. Someone wants to love you, but you say no, So then in the end, you only end up with yourself, which is good. That's okay. You have to end up loving yourself, isn't it? You can't get love from others. But when you keep turning things away from you, then you'll end up barren. You will be always asking for things. I haven't got this. I haven't got that. So no one loves me. No one cares. It's probably true, but you should always be open because we're in our field. It's your protection. You have to worry about being hurt by anybody, unless you want to be, of course. Everything is up to you, You decide what's going to happen for you. You can have as much sorrow in the world as you want, so, or you can have as much love and happiness in the world. So it's a choice. But it's all to do with appreciation. So just take a breath and see how you feel for the last 5 minutes. Just see, I've been sitting here for nearly an hour, just observing. No one's, you're not here to learn anything. You're not here to fix anything. Don't forget, anything you need in this world, you get from yourself. And that's why energy is here to serve us. Energy comes from your consciousness, from your higher self, but it's not part of your field. It's always separate, but it uses your field to experience itself through. Your higher consciousness is just your perfect, pure self. So if it wants to taste an ice cream, then it can come through the human and experience a nice ice cream, sunset, sunrise, but it's not part of our field because our field can become corrupted as well as, but the I am is always perfect. That's your true God self, creator self. It's always aware. When it becomes aware, then its energy flows from consciousness and it flows through and it experiences here. And we decide as in our field, the soul, body, and mind, whether it wants that energy or not. And that's where we get confused. We can have an abundance and a richness of anything and everything you want. But when we put a block on it, then you get, what you ask for. So, so don't worry, be happy. There's no need to worry about anything. Nothing matters. So get out of your road. That's what we say. Get out of the way. Get out of the way so I can have a lots of fun and happiness, isn't it? So it's only my old habits sometimes to get in the way from stopping me from being constantly happy and joyful. So understand there's two parts of you. There's your consciousness, which is your God self, and your soul, body, and mind, and everything. That's different. So that's your field that you're experiencing in this lifetime. And now once you reach that soul presence consciousness, then the I am can come, your higher consciousness can use this field to experience through. But it doesn't live there, it just comes and experiences. So, and that's based on understanding, isn't it? So that wisdom that we have within our soul. And everyone has so much wisdom, so many experiences. You had enough? We're just about 4 o'clock. Well done. So no one fell off the chair today, nearly, but that's good. How were you feeling? Did you have a nice experience? Oh, that's good. You were doing calisthenics and isometrics at the back there? No. Oh, okay. We're just having fun, isn't it? So it's really good to feel that peace from within, isn't it? So it's within your field can allow, we forget sometimes we think we have to do something, but we don't. The less we do and allow ourselves to be who we are, then you'll be so happy. I can go and talk to my pukaka mates around as I go on my walk. And now they don't even run away from me. And now they know you just walk past them. So even my doggy mate barks at me every time I go past, but his tail's wagging away. So you know what they're thinking. Their brain is in their tail, So they're quite funny. He's just playing. He's got to get fed, so he's got to bark at someone. Otherwise, he's not doing his job. So it's pretty cool. Okay. Anyone want to share any experiences from within?
Yes, me. Om Shanti.
Oh, Shanti.
Today I was cleaning my wardrobe. I how it is, I don't know. In the beginning, suddenly something from the past was so horrified came. But in that one, I was saying myself that I am right. But and then the field I asked my field, what is this? This is the yucky thing come out from that. And I don't need this, I am right, I right. So I give it that one and tell the field to oh, chuck it out. So and it did it. And
Good.
after that one, the scene came again in, but it doesn't have any effect.
Nice. Yeah. I
And
mean,
and the whole 1 hour I was big yawning and releasing everything.
good. Yeah, yawn is a sign of releasing. Yeah.
Yes, it was so calming. And in between, you said that happy from inside. And I
Mm.
can see that I'm not happy on the face. I'm happy from the inside, from my tummy. Tummy
Mm.
have a big smile. It was new experience.
Oh, there you go. See, everything. We can experience anything. So
Yes.
everything. Yeah. That's your experience, you see. That's beautiful. Nice.
Yes, the whole 1 hour is so beautiful. Like in the beginning, my body was shaking, then experience came. In the middle, I was happy. In the end, I was silent. And in the very last, I'm curious to share my experience.
That's good.
That's so beautiful. Thank
Okay. Thank
you.
you for sharing your wonderful experience. Practically, you're doing it. It's good. Nice. Okay. Rightio, dear souls. You can go and have your afternoon chai now.